Hi and welcome to a video that is probably long overdue. I should have probably done it earlier, but I just felt like nothing really to report besides me starting plants, starting seeds. It's just like, didn't feel like it was that important. No, like, well, it is important. To me, it's important. But I just felt like, not worth it. So it's the first video of the year. I've been focusing a bunch of other stuff. But now, today, I actually got, I had sent in an email application to one of our local farmers markets. That was like 2 weeks ago I sent that email. And I just got the email, not now, I got it earlier in the day, but I got it today, that it is confirmed that I'll be joining the farmers market, and this will be the first time joining the farmers market. So I'm excited for that. And I haven't reported in a while, but I've started so many seeds and plants because of me having the space since I moved here. That's like, okay, I'm gonna get a lot of plants started for this farmers market. I probably went a little overboard because I got 54 tomato plants, and that includes ones that I'm keeping. And so I'm doing this video just to showcase what my grow setup is going on here. So, yeah, I'll show you that. So right over here, I got this grow light. These are not all the tomatoes, but a mass majority of my tomatoes. As far as I could tell, they're all cherry tomato varieties. One's Sun Gold and one is the Super Sweet. So, but yeah, they're, probably like 1.5 feet tall. And this side, that's as high as the grow light goes. And they're like right there at the grow light. And then these guys, this still got more time, but and I still have a bit more to go, but these guys are kind of like too tall. But thankfully I got that application confirmation, so I could work on, see if I can get these guys acclimated, but still too cold in our climate for tomatoes to be outside. But I had started a bunch of broccoli. They're already outside acclimating. So they're not here. I got a tomato plant here. A lot, that's also Sun Gold. It stayed small. These are beef steaks. For some reason, they stayed really short. I'm hoping that's just because of them being beef steaks. But like they're getting that tomato leaf curl. So it's like a concern. But it's like, okay, I'll keep them separate. This is a tomato plant that lagged behind. My basil did not do well. This is the only basil that came up. Got Shasta daisies here. These are peppers that I'm keeping. These are peppers that were delayed in their growth, so I got them separate there. But these are my peppers, and then over here are peppers I'm selling at the farmer's market, but that won't be until closer to the summer when I sell them. Probably like mid to late May, probably closer to late May, I'll start selling them. Here I started these guys a few days. They're got Cosmos, and we got a lot of zinnias, and then we got Lunaria, and we got Tithonia, and my only marigold that decided to grow. All my other marigolds just failed, but that's the only marigold I got to grow. So we'll see if that survives. We got borage. I only got 6 to grow. More tomato plants down there. More tomato plants up here. This one's a beefsteak, so it managed to get bigger. But these are also Sun Golds and Super Sweets. And they're like they're coming out through the top. That's my issue right now. This happening. But this is the highest grow light I have, and it's still too cold out. So I think I started with tomatoes too early, so I'm dealing with that. And then over here we've got Facilia, some alyssums, and these were Echinops, but they never sprouted, so I think I'm done with Echinops. So I got this grow light. I did have broccoli here, but they're outside in a big tray like this, getting acclimated outside. I did have thyme, some onions, bulbing onions, chamomile, parsley. What else is in that tray? Blanket flower I started from seed, calendula. I think that was it, but a lot of them are outside because they can handle the cooler temperatures a little bit better, not compared to the tomatoes, or the facility likes warmer temperatures, so that's why they're staying in here. The zinnias and cosmos can, but they're just starting to sprout this past couple day or two, so I'm just leaving them. Wait till they at least get two or three sets of their primary true leaves. Yeah, wait for their true leaves to come in, then I'll probably start acclimating them outside. But that's what I got. But like, yeah, I had a whole tray here. I had the whole big tray here, like this one. I had plants all in there. I had a big tray right here that was like that tray, but it's gone. It's out, not gone, but it's outside with a bunch of plants in them. And I just got that guy there. So this is the whole setup. Ooh, let me back out. Where I got this whole table of grow lights. I got this shelf of grow lights. Got my big power bar. Got those grow lights. Got this big grow light, which I'm pretty sure I need to change the bulbs because it's the first time I'm using this grow light because it was from a thrift store, and then using the bulbs it came with for this year. But next year I'm going to see about getting new bulbs unless I can find new bulbs next weekend. But this is what I'm working on with my setup. It's going to be a busy year season. And good news, got a hold of the contractor, got that set up for my deck to get that the railings and stairs done. He's going to be coming in, he said about Monday or Tuesday to get working on that. So he came by earlier this week, already double checked his measurements, all that, make sure everything was good, see what he's working with, and that's going to be started on Monday or Tuesday. He was going to do it yesterday or the day before he was going to start, but his current job he's working at took longer than anticipated. So he said probably Monday or Tuesday he's hoping that everything was fine and that he can get started on my deck. So excited for that. And he's going to fix my front door because during the winter I was having serious draft issues at the front door, and thankfully the way my front door is set up is actually when you walk into the front door, you're immediately greeted to stairs to go upstairs into the living room. So all the cold air coming from outside, coming through the draft through the front door, is staying in that little area that is sunken in and not coming up into the living room. So thankfully it was doing that. But he's going to fix that. He said it's an easy fix, way cheaper than getting a whole new front door. So he's going to help with that as well. So thankfully, and then hopefully see if that'll help my heating bill. My heating bill wasn't too bad, but it might change it. So this is just a quick video just to give an update about this, because it's going to get, I'm hoping to do a little bit more updates as time goes on. Maybe once a week, maybe just, it'll be slow at the start because nothing happened, but as the summer gets on, I'll be doing some more videos, because I'm going to be probably videoing when the deck is done. I'm going to be videoing because we're going to remove there's this floating deck in the yard. I'm going to be working on removing that because I'm going to start working on the greenhouse this year. I was thinking giving it a couple more years until I start the greenhouse, but after dealing with all these plants and all those tomato plants, I definitely need the room to get some of these guys out into a bigger greenhouse to get them acclimated outside sooner, so I have room down here to start more plants, because I need to start lettuce. I haven't started my lettuce yet. Head lettuce. So since I got plants already outside acclimated, like my broccoli and some flowering plants, I'm going to start working on lettuce probably tomorrow morning. It's 9 o'clock at night right now, but I'm going to start my head lettuce in the, I'm going to put the plants, there we go, put in the background. But yeah, I'm going to start my head lettuce tomorrow morning, get that going, because now I have room, I can start the lettuce and get that going. But like, yeah, so after dealing with this, it's like I went overboard. My fault for going too overboard with the plants, but maybe realize that if I want to keep up with this same amount, I need the greenhouse so I can get some of these plants outside sooner, especially the tomato plants. They could probably gone outside 3 weeks ago in a greenhouse. But I don't have the greenhouse yet, so they got to stay in here. And that I wouldn't have had this issue with the height issue going, because I think they're stretching too much because the light might not be good, but it's as good as I can get it. Ooh, there we go. It's as good as for now. But so this year going to be, while the deck's getting done, the deck attached to the house is getting done. The floating deck is we're going to be moving it, dismantling it through the summer, and hopefully a little more like early summer, late spring, early summer, hopefully get it completely removed. So at the start of midsummer, we can start working on the platform that the greenhouse will be built on, because I'm going to build that thing from scratch. I'm going to do it. I got measurements already figured out and how I'm going to do it. So that would be fun. So I'm hoping the platform and the general framework of, not including the roof, the general framework is done before the fall. And that hopefully by spring, or even if I can get the roof done before fall, that by spring next year, when it gets time to ready to put the tomato plants into the greenhouse, I'm hoping during the spring, I managed to get the sides and the roof covered with the proper sidings before that, so it can heat up and be ready for the tomato plants. And maybe even the peppers, but like the tomato plants for sure. The peppers might be, instead of like, usually they'll be outside by June, I might be able to get them outside in May into the greenhouse, where the tomatoes plants, I usually get them out in May. They'll be on the greenhouse in April. So at least the greenhouse should give me 1 month extension at the start of the year. And it might even give me 1 month extension at the end of the year. We'll see. It depends on weather itself. But it's going good. It's going good. It's a mess right now, but it's going good. So deck's gonna get done. Other deck's getting dismantled. We're gonna be starting the greenhouse, building the greenhouse. This is gonna be all this year. Working on farmer's market, because since I got the application for that confirmed, working on that every other Saturday, every third Saturday. Not going to be doing it every Saturday because I need time to work on the garden. And alongside that, taking care of the garden and working on my front yard to work on some garden beds for my native flower bed. Fill up the whole front yard with native flowers and so get rid of the grass, put clover in. And the tree in the front yard is going to get removed because it's rotting. Because I thought I was sick of keeping it, but looking at it, all the branches below the tree line, or underneath the canopy, are dead. The stuff on top of the canopy is still alive, and half the tree's rotted, splitting, bark peeling off. The other half is still fine, so I'm just getting rid of it. The entire thing, it's a mess. Just get rid of it, and then I'll have more space for more boxes, more flowering plants to have in the front yard. But it's going to be a busy week. Not busy week, busy season, busy year. But it's going to be worth it. My nose is starting to run. But yeah. So this is the update. And I'll probably do another update just to add on to this video of the plants in the morning when I get up. Show the plants I got outside. But if not, that's fine. Next video, you'll see the plants. Most likely. So. Yeah. And I also got 2 fans set up just to help with keeping them moving, the circulation, and keeping them healthy. So anyway,